think we are live. Maybe. Always wants to fake me out. I guess we're live. Hey, David. Santiago says, "Can you send me a link to VWAP training in the info?" Let me see if I can. Yeah, but we could use another one. Hey, David. It is. It is open to anyone. Mhm. I see Diana is in there on YouTube. All right.
All right. Good morning, good morning, and good morning. Actually, good afternoon. How is everybody doing? Hurry, does Harry still go to work on Wednesdays? Sometimes he does. I think today he is, but he does, Murray. He does. She sends me pictures. I don't know if they are doing it today, but they're still doing it. Yes. Brendan, Robert, Gus, Robert, Miley, how are you? Nestor from UK. Hello, hello. I'm wearing a jacket today. It's actually it's raining today outside. I just got rained on. And it's the kind of rain where it feels like somebody just does this. Takes a rag and just makes you all, gets you all
It's
gets you
thick.
all. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Kanaka. I appreciate that. I'm going to be 54 years old in October, believe it or not. First time ever to be holding three pit losers at the same time. I take ownership of my own mistakes. Wow. Three pit losers at the same time. Yeah. You got to be careful right now. You got to be careful right now because, here, let me share my screen. Nice, Vivek. Good. Nice. Happy to hear that. Yeah, Sean, sometimes the best thing to do, if even if you don't get a profit and I'm getting out, is just to get out. Just to get out. We are holding right now two positions. We got into one this morning and one we are holding from last week. If I can cover the spread, it's dead. I think I'm about a timeout, and I'm thinking. Sorry, there's about a timeout, and I agree. Gotcha. TLT has been doing good. I have nice realized gains. Good. JP Morgan, my timing has been horrible today. Not pit trades, but my own stuff. I'm just reading I love reading this stuff. Like it should have been easy today, but just not the game. Bodine, it's hard today. It's hard. Don't think this is easy. This is hard. This is hard. And I'm going to show you why it's hard. Um, yeah, gap to green, we're still holding the position. Yes, we're still holding the position. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, look at, let me just share my screen. So look, down hard, up hard, down hard, up hard. You see what I'm saying? So if you're day trading and you're nibbling, like I like to do, this market is beautiful. But if you're swing trading and you're holding options, you may have to wait for the next cycle. So if you got in right here, like we did on one of the trades we're still holding, we got to wait for the SPY to come up here or even higher. But on the other hand, all the other stuff we've been able to liquidate. Um, yeah, it is more true than likely that 30-cent spread will not cover your underlying X. Than likely true. The spreads underlying don't have 30-cent spreads, Sean. They don't have 30-cent spreads on most of these stocks. Most of these stocks have less than a penny spread, sometimes two. Not right now, Arno. No, not. I can't do that here. But if you email me, I can. Yeah, I don't know many underlyings that have a 30-cent spread, Sean. So you see how the spot. I mean, look at this. So if you're trading to the short side, if you're trading to the upside, you could do very well here. But if you're position trading or if you're swinging right now, it's just not that kind of a thing. Or you got to be patient and hold. Brian, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, I mean, and again, don't be so tough on yourself, Sean. It takes a long time to kind of, a lot of the folks who are in here who've been with me, they've been here for a while, or they focus on a very specific strategy. So the pit trade that closed, I mean, you're buying stock, not option. I couldn't cover the spread, then it moved up. Yeah, it's exactly what's going on. Yes, that's exactly what's going on. So what you do is you just get out of the option, you know. Dollar Tree end of day last night and took profit this morning. Thanks, Roger. You're welcome. You're welcome, Deborah. Sean, I've been saying that how many times? I mean, folks, there's nothing new here. Okay, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You know, it doesn't work that way. It's like Roger doesn't like this. Roger exited the trade, but I'm still going to be in the trade and make money in the trade. I mean, you can't have your cake and eat it too. There you go, Carrie. 4+ years still learning. All right. Nice. Nestor, where did you get these traits from? I wonder. All right. All right. Let's continue this. All right. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't work that way. Uh, very picky about giving trades in the last month. And I tell you, ASAP when to get in and get out. It's kind of like, okay, Roger's going to get out. I got in with Roger, but I'm going to get out on my own. Well, why would you do that? Now, this is what I wanted to talk about. So this will help you. Thank you, Gaston. I wanted to bring this up. So here's a good example of what I'm talking about. Market seems to be moving up again. I lost rid of my earnings. Now it's 32% loss. Everyone experiences the heat too. You aren't alone. Of course not. Of course. Good, Deborah. Good. But my point is, if you are going, okay, my point is this: if you're going to listen to me get in and out with me and trade the asset that I'm trading, like we do in the swing trading programs, then if something is wrong, you can come to me. But if you're going to take something I'm doing and you're going to turn it into your own, and then you're going to overstay your welcome, and then you're going to decide when you're going to get it in and out, and then you're going to decide which option you're going to buy, don't ask me for help on that. That's your trade. You understand my point. I'm not, and I don't mean to sound cold, but I mean is if you listen to me to get in on a trade, you better listen to me to get out of a trade. Um, I do, Michael. I do say they're good swing trades. And 80 and people here will tell you that 85 out of 100 are great swing trades. But you got to manage them yourself. That's all I'm saying. You got to manage them yourself. You know, this whole thing with me talking about swing trades and saying, "Oh, by the way, if you're still in this trade," when we started, I didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that. That just Murmis makes fun of me because like I'm like he's like yeah you're you say you're not going to help but you help us in every trade. Every time when I say in and out, that's the end of the trade. For all I'm concerned, we're done. But I keep talking about it and do all this. So please, 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 I'm trying to help you, not hurt you. Uh, exactly, Robert. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, like again, if you follow me in, follow me out. If you don't follow me in, if you don't follow me out, what do you want from me? Thank you. Yeah, yes, exactly. Don't yes, Murray. I got to bring you here and put you right next to me. You're making too much sense. Don't you tell folks on swings to reduce your target? Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Thank you. Which brings me to Murray's uh I and Zeta or outside of here. Zeta, by the way, let me look at Zeta. I totally forgot about that stock.
I'll show you muted.
How about switch mic to this mic? Hold on. I want to switch the mic. Hold on. I could switch it here, man. Huh? All right, hold on. Hold. Audio. All right. Can you guys hear me now? Now can you hear me? Okay, I switched mic. I went to a different mic. All right, all right. Good. I went to a different mic. All right, good. So I'll talk on that mic and then maybe we can come back to this mic later, okay, Matt?
Yep.
So here we go. All right. So let me tell you something that may help you, okay? So Gaston Gaston brought this example up. Gaston was telling me um Gaston was telling me that he was he was having issues replicating the gains that people were getting here in the pit. Okay, not in here, but in the pit. I asked him. how he places his orders. He said, oh, here's how I do it. Now, listen to this. He waits to get the signal, obviously. Then he puts a limit order for his buy, and then he puts a limit order for his sell. I said, Gaston, you're gonna get like a quarter of the gain. And he trades options too. So I said, Gaston, were you there when I had the session about putting in 10% for the first day, 15% for the other day? He did not. No. So I told him that. He tried it. He tried it. And Gaston, what was your experience when you listened and did exactly what I said? What happened today on the trade on I think he did it on the underlying. I don't know. So PPG, I could talk about it now since the trade is closed. So on the option, not on the spread, on the option. So 3 weeks out in the money. So I'm curious. Who here had a problem getting 10% today on PPG in the pit? And Gaston literally follows me to a T. Please just tell the truth. Good, bad. Who did not get out with a 10% gain today? I could not get in the trade. No, John, I asked who could not get out of the trade, not who can get into the trade. Please. Brian, 7.5%. Robert, 9%. That's fine. Did not. Okay. All right. Gaston, did you listen and do exactly what I said? That's fine. And did you get your 10%? Now, Gaston, if you did it your way, you wouldn't be able to get 3%. Okay. Sometimes listening to me really does work. Okay? Okay. All right, let's move on. Sometimes, Ken. Sometimes. Problem, lost 2%, did exactly what you said. You lost 2%. Stuart, there's no way. Okay, well, let's review. Let's review how that's physically possible. Here, let me show you. Let me show you. At 10:24, we went to short PPG. We exited with a profit. We got in at 123.19 and we exited at 122.78, and then it went further down another 20 cents, whatnot. But let's just stick with this. So I want to ask you, how do you lose money on this trade? How? How do you lose money on this trade? How? I mean, I just want to know how. How? Teach me. I've only been doing this for 30 years. How do you lose money on this trade? We shorted at 123.19 and we bought back at 122.78. How did you lose money on this trade? By listening to exactly what I said. Then don't do it. Then don't do it. Obviously, he did not listen to what I said and he did not do what I said. Gaston did exactly what I said. He went 3 weeks out. He did a Delta 70 option, and he put an order to sell 10% right after he got filled. If you're filled late, don't even do it. If you're watching the trade and you're seeing prices running away or the spread is widening, just don't do the trade. No, you should. If we said the alert at 10% is not triggered or just exit, just if you see me exiting, just adjust down and exit and scratch the trade. Look, in the pit, you get 1 to 2 trades every single day. You're always getting trades. There's always going to be another one, you know? I know that, Scott. I know that, but that's not how you do it. Oh, I love messing with you guys. All right, let's begin the session today. Can never get in at the price you get in. You mean on the underlying, Carla? hold on. Wait, wait. Carla, what about on the way out? Hold on. I could never get in at the price you get in. What about on the way out? How many times do you get a price better than me out of 100 times? 80% of the time? See, if you're going to say something, then say both sides of the story. Really? Okay. Okay. Usually get about the same. Carla, I'm willing to bet 80, if you looked at your fills, 85% of your exits are better than mine. Do you know how I know that? Because 85% of the time, the stock continues running after I exit the trade. See, Vivek, I agree. Come on, Carla, if you're going to say something, then say both sides of the story. Let's continue this. I know that because I'm watching it as it's going down and I'm saying, you can get better now. You can get better now. You can get better now. Yeah, of course. I know you guys do. On the I don't have any complaints on I haven't had one complaint on the underlying since we started. Happened today. Come on, guys. If Carla, if you're going to go somewhere, then go all the way around the block. You may not get as good of a fill on the way in, but you always get a better fill on the way out. And several people said yes, because it's always true, because it continues moving, just like it did today. Just like that stock did today. All right, let's continue. All right. All right, let me share my screen with you. Ooh, we're moving higher. I love it. Love it. Love it. Completely rejected the low. Meanwhile, the stock that we shorted after we closed out the first one today, it's got great relative weakness. All right, I want to share some stuff with you. Let me share my screen. All right. Yeah, happens every day. About 85% of the time, you guys get way better fill than me on the way out. Way better fill than me on the way out. Just all I ask is for is accuracy and honesty. ENTJ, what trade was ENTJ in? How long ago was that? Jellyfish, your rule on the options used to be 10 days out. Are you taking? Yes, because the markets haven't been choppy. I haven't been doing 10-day options now for 6 months in the pit, in the VIP room, excuse me, which is exactly the same options I tell you guys to do. No, he said ENTJ. I was like, what's ENTJ? Yeah. ENTJ, I remember. ENTJ, I don't remember. Yeah. Now I get it. Exactly. Most of the time you get higher and wait to get higher. Every time. That's how, because you guys are always getting them late. All right, let's continue. So the market is choppy right now. With the market being choppy right now, we're not seeing any directional bias. And if we're not seeing any directional bias, we got to be very, very quick to take money. Very, very quick to take money. If we're not quick to take money, then the market's going to chew us apart in what we call the old-fashioned meat grinder. And you guys know what the meat grinder is. Oh, it's moving my it's moving my favorite. It's not. Oh, it's moving my favorite. No, it's not. The old meat grinder. All right. So we have to be very, very cautious. We have to be very, very nimble. And we have to understand right now the support is the 100-day moving average. The resistance is the 50-day moving average. We're above the VWAP for the day. We went nicely below the VWAP. Then we went above the VWAP. We have very nice directional bias. If I see a good long trade, I may take it today. I may. But yeah. So let me now share my screen with you. We could talk about certain sectors. Blue chips today don't feel as strong as technology. Technology looks like it's gaining strength, but it doesn't seem to be in the right sector. Is there a price across all trading platforms? Is price the same across all trading platforms? Yes, price is the same again. Of course it is. It should be at least. Unless you're looking at price from a different exchange. Okay. Here's my platform. And again, it's very normal. It's very normal to get chopped up when you're in a market period like this. You're going to get very, very chopped up. Very, very chopped up. Okay. So we got to be very, very careful. Very, very careful, which we've been, and we've been very, very nimble. So stocks that I like right now. Let me show you. Oh, by the way, the next couple of weeks seasonally is not good for consumer discretionary. So partly notice we're going into kind of between the summer and the winter months. That's usually a little, so things like stores, movie theaters, things that are really hot in the summer, amusement parks, they tend to cool off a lot. Yeah. But yeah, price should be the same. So something to pay attention to. As far as sectors, let's just take this really quickly and look at it here. Oh, Brett, that's something I'll be talking about in a bit. Do you always pick an entry price between the bid and the ask? It depends. Depends if what I'm trading. If I'm trading the SPY that has like a quarter of a spread, then no. If I'm doing an option, of course, you started the bid. If you work the order. And Jacqueline, I talked about this extensively in all of my classes. Like I'll have like free classes, not programs, but like free videos. You start here and you go this way. You start here and you go this way. But you can't do that when you're day trading. You got to, you know, uh, by looking at the big picture, like Roger does, my earnings are only 2.7% by waiting instead of trading the loss. Good, 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 good. Yeah, you can't take, and remember, folks, if you're trading like any of my swing trading programs, like designed for swing trading, uh, don't really have problems getting in late, early, this, that, because we're trading for 9, 10 days. But when you're in the pit, every second counts. The point of me doing it on Telegram is that every second counts. I only see about 220 people on Telegram message when trade hits on messages. Maybe only 6 people take the pit trades with comments, thumbs up. Oh, I don't know. Let's see, who knows? Who knows? Basic materials, right at the moving average. XLI, right at the 50-day moving average. XLU, uh, very nice. Very, very nice. Nothing wrong there. XLV, not doing great, but not doing too bad. Still holding on to the highs. Looks like it had a little wick out here. Um, XLK trying to break through a key moving average. Very, very important. Sure, I can, Edward, if you send me an email. Hey, Stuart, let me ask you a question. How many rules have you just broken right now? Hey, folks, what rules did Stuart just break right now? I think, you know what I think I'm just going to do? I think I'm just gonna stop talking about the pit and just give people day trades there and just forget all of this. Pitt is an hour live than Telegram. What? Stewart, Stewart, maybe because there's nothing to say just yet. Maybe because I've been here. You do realize a swing trade is a trade that lasts 10 to 12 days, right, Stewart? Why is it a loss? Why is it a loss, Stewart? Stewart, you need to send me an email. You're having some serious issues with this. Yes, but he's asking me a question that's oh my goodness. All right, let's continue. Stewart, what was your stop loss level? Oh, you guys can't see what he's saying. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Stewart, send me an email. Send me an email, and we'll talk then. But you made an error, Stewart. All right. XLE's breaking down. I don't like this still. XLRE is very nice. I still like this lower interest rates. Breaking here on retail. XLY is within its channel. XLV, as I already mentioned, XLV, this is the one that I believe is going to start breaking out. Right here. Right here. Right here. Michael, they're all about the same, actually. They all have a profit factor between, this is XLY. They all have a profit factor between 1.6 and 2. All right. So the sectors are stable, choppiness, no major news. No major news till next week. FOMC. Let me just move this up here real quick. Put this back here. Eddie says you're expecting XLY to break out to the upside. As I mentioned before, I think it's going to stay choppy, but I think if anything, it'll break higher because it's holding up pretty well here. Okay. It's back here. Yeah, here's the report. We talked about it plenty this morning, but let me show it to you. Hey, Sandeep, good morning. Three 3.2, 2.5. Better than expected. Oh, Sandeep, let me say good morning to you. Jody, hello. Jody, Raj, Richard, Deanna, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So get this my page back up. Oh, there it is. All right. Hey, Fred, good morning. So let's go through our stocks. And maybe folks can remind Stewart what our swing trading rules are. If we're long a stock, our basic rule would be, let's just say eBay. Our basic rule would be using the 15-day on a daily chart, right? And to the short side, it would be using the 15-day on a daily chart. The stock that we gave in the pit today, the second stock that we're still in, is nowhere near its 15-day EMA. So, Stuart, please listen and pay attention and follow the rules. Right, now let's go through our stocks. Ally, breaking down sharp, 200-day moving average as a stop, $38.06. Right here, $36 put, right there. Expiration October 4th. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I really like how that looks. Michael, let me do my analysis, and then we'll get into all of that. I talked about that plenty this morning and this afternoon, actually. Let's continue this. DG. Here you could go a little bit lower. You don't have to use the 15-day. And remember what I always tell you folks about our philosophy, what happens on day trades and day trades in the pit. If they turn into swings, we start using the 15-day EMA or the closest pivot to it. We don't just randomly, aimlessly exit a trade because it's against us 50 cents. That's foolish, obviously. So let's continue. Right here, maybe a little lower, maybe right around here, 91.60. $23 days out. Just go a little further. You can go to the 66, or we could do a spread. If we did a spread, it would be a 82 versus a, let's see, probably 80. You could probably do this one right here, as long as you could do it for $1 or less. 82 versus an 80. VLO. No, Gaston, I'm not going to do that. I did it this morning for about 10 minutes in the morning. No. I'm going to stick to the plan. $78 delta, 140 put. Stop loss right at the 15-day EMA. VLO right there. 142 stop loss. 77 delta, 140 put. Etsy. I think we already talked about Etsy, but here it is again. And this stock just got deleted from the S&P 500. 55.23. $69 delta. 53 put. Take care, Sean. Right here, maybe 54-ish. Yeah, right around here. Right around here. Yeah, right, 54-ish. 54 put. October 4th expiration. Can somebody explain to Michael? Can somebody answer Michael's question? Hey, Michael, how long have you been here? Not too long, right? Let me know. Let me know. Somebody will answer your question here. VMC, welcome back. 242. $230 right here. Let's continue. Stop loss right about here, 241. BG 101 stop loss. $78 delta, 100 put. Let's do the long side now. Francis, thank you for explaining it exactly the right way. Thank you. Let's do the long side. $58.28. $58.28. $78 delta, 58 call. Perry, I don't think we're talking about NVIDIA, buddy. Moderna, 2560. 37 days out. 92 delta, too spready. October 18th, too spready though, too spready. GEV, I like this stock. I really do. I really like this stock a lot. No, Vivek, we will talk about NVIDIA when SMH crosses above 265, not 245. Thank you, Omar. 190-140. $210 call. Right here, expiring October 18th. Walmart. He already brought it back and I already ate it lunch, Sean. $71 delta. October 4th expiration. 76 right here. 76 call. October 4th expiration. GEV. Why the 46 call? Why the 46? I didn't say 46 call. I said the 200 call. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong strike price. I said the right here, the 195 call. Well, if you want to do a spread, but otherwise, no. Let's continue. Um, Denali. Way too spready. Nice looking chart though. Rochelle, I don't know what you're talking about right now. Mm, no, but he owes me lunch. I won the bet on the VWAP yesterday.
Right.
Uh, what are you talking about, Rochelle? Can somebody repeat to Rochelle what I don't know what we're talking about, Rochelle, anymore. J and J. All right, let me. What is this with this the GEV? Okay, GEV. We're gonna go 37 days out. Oh, I see why. Okay, I gave you first part of a spread. That's why. I meant to do a spread, and I got yeah. Buy the 210. So here's okay. If you're gonna do a spread, buy the 210, sell the 220. If you're going to do the underlying, then you want to do the 195. That's exactly right. I wasn't wrong. I didn't change my mind. There's the spread, and then there's the underlying. When we do a spread, we start with the delta that's right at the money. And when we do the underlying, we do a 70, delta 70. Michael, no, I don't. I don't have a master sheet with all the rules for do's and don'ts for swing trading. It would probably be a
Be
gazillion pages. But what I do have is I have a boot camp, a 12-week boot camp that I put together about 6 years ago that has enough rules to get you started. And the full-time trading boot camp is a really good one to have. The one I did about 6 months ago. Hey, Adam. Hello there. Good to see you too. Guild, you're welcome. Stop loss right here. 78. 71 delta, 79 call. Expiration October 4th. OHI. Oh, this is a beauty. Look at this one. I like this one here. October 18th expiration, 87 delta. Spready, too spready. Forget it. But wow, what a nice trend. Just do the underlying. No, wrong stock. No, not wait. No, forget about this one. Wrong ticker symbol. No, no, definitely not this one. I don't know what the hell. I got the wrong ticker symbol. All right. Now I still have a few minutes left before Matt can start. I wanted to go back and actually, because I'm hoping that there's nobody else that's doing what Stewart is doing. Because if you're doing what Stewart is doing, you're going to open yourself up to a world of pain. Let me just go back here. Where is that? I can't see it here. Almost there. 1 second here. Wait, we had an adventure today. We lost the sound.
yeah.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second here. Oh, there we go. I found it. I thought I found it. I guess I did not find it. Okay. So, folks, just I want to make sure you guys understand. If I give you a trade in the pit and the trade goes against you and you haven't received an exit signal yet in like the last hour, hour and a half, it doesn't mean I decided to walk away and forget about the trade. It's just I'm still in the trade. Okay. Number one. Number two, if the trade goes against us in the pit, unless I specifically give you exit instructions, the trade always becomes a swing trade. And then we use the pivot closest to the 15-day moving average. Okay. You don't just get out of the trade on your own. You don't just try to become creative. You don't do any of this stuff. Does everybody understand that? I want to make sure that everybody understands that. Just want to make sure you guys understand that. Okay, Daniel understands that. Robert understands that. Carlos understands that. Rick. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's always been that way, Adam, but here we are. Stuart says, what does Stuart say? Stuart says yes. Okay. All right, Stuart. Good. Stuart, I don't want to get my blood pressure raised up. Yes, it's been that way since day one. Yes, I know, but here we are. So, Stuart, that trade that I gave you that we're all still in, that went against us 70 cents while the market rallied up, the one we got into about an hour and a half ago, we're still in the trade, man. There's no reason to exit that trade. Right. That's why I'm going through this. Exactly. That's why I'm going through. But that way since yesterday, day before, we're still in the trade. We're still in the trade. Okay. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Now, Stuart, I'm going to blow your mind away right now. Hold on one second. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you what my stop loss on that trade is. Okay. Hold on, Stuart. Hold on. Hold on a second. My stop loss on that trade as of right now would be 89.44. We're at 87.43. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do it here so often, Kenneth. I talk about it here 30, 40 minutes a day at a time. Okay. So, Stuart, you getting out of that trade simply because it went against you for an hour and you didn't hear from me, I don't even know where that comes from. Okay. Don't do that anymore. Please, Stuart, don't do that anymore. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Now I feel better. All right, Matt, can you go ahead and do seasonality?
I sure can.
And by the way, when I was talking earlier about amusement parks and all of those stocks going down in September, yes, I was talking about that stock too. All right, let's continue. MCK? No, it wasn't MCK, Rochelle. No, I got the wrong ticker. I wrote the wrong ticker. No MCK. Maybe MKC. Hold on. MKC, maybe? Ah, yes, MKC. You're right. It was MKC. It was MKC. That's my problem, David. Uh, all right. Our stop loss here would be right around 80.91. Like how it's pulling back right to the A line right now. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. 82 delta. 80 call. 80 call. Now that I have extra 2 minutes, because I know it's not going to take Matt very long, and I'm not really in a rush. I don't have anything at 1 o'clock today. What are the tickers that you guys wanted me to look at? There was like 2 or 3 that you wanted me to look at. I'll gladly look at them right now, including trades that we already got out of officially in the pit. Here. ENTG, was it? This stock, right? ENTG, right? You guys wanted me to look at ENTG? Okay, let's look at ENTG. So let me ask you guys, here's a daily chart of ENTG. How does it look to you right now from a daily perspective? Hold on, guys. Hold on. There's a great lesson here. The stock looks bearish to me. The stock to me would have to go above this level right here. And again, I'm being really objective right now. The stock looks like crap. We also know that, hold on, let's start lower your horses. We also know that I want to start with stocks that people are concerned about. That's right, Heather. You tell them. So the stock is not at the 15-day EMA. It's not even at the 15-day EMA. So before we even start, like, where should we get out? All that, it's not at the 15-day EMA. It's not. So there's no. Who was it? Well, how quickly we forget. So Stewart. We're not at the 15-day EMA. And we're not at the 15-day EMA on a daily chart on the stock that you got out for absolutely no reason. I have no idea why you got out of that stock. Who told you to get out of that stock? I have no idea. Yeah, let me remove the option chain. There we go. So you haven't even got to the 15-day EMA. But let's say we did get to the 15-day EMA. I would say for this stock, objectively, to invalidate the trade that you guys, if you guys are still in the stock, it would have to be somewhere right around here. It would have to be somewhere outside of this range. And I think anybody here who's not in the stock would say, Roger, you're right. And that does not go 1% away from anything you've been showing us here for the last hour, Stuart. You see how we made a connection between the pit and the VIP room just now? That's a pit trade, VIP rules. Oh, that sounds good. Pit trade, VIP rules. So you see that? I would even argue that you wouldn't even know till you're here if you're bearish or not. But that's maybe a little too much. But definitely here, I mean, look, all of this is just range bound, right? So there's your answer there. So what was the next one you guys wanted me to show you? There was another one. ENTG CCJ. Okay, CCJ. I don't remember that one, but what is this from? I don't even know where this is from. I don't have any point of reference. I need to remember where you're supposed to get in, you're supposed to get out, all that stuff. But if this was a short trade, where did I give it? Here or here? The exit here would be right there, a hair above where we are right now. Maybe a hair. A hair. Yeah, I don't remember giving this trade, though. I don't remember. CCI I remember giving, but I don't remember this trade. What program was this in? Sean, can you tell me what program that it's in? Let me know. I'm curious. This isn't the trade I gave, so I'm gonna let's stick to trades. PPG. Beautiful trade we got out of this trade. We made money on this trade. Everybody except Stewart made money on this trade, I believe. But look at this trade. Now, I mean, look at this trade. It's breaking below today. It's breaking below the 50-day moving average, the 8-day moving average, the 15-day moving average. It broke this complete compression right here. I mean, this stock is bearish. This is a bearish stock. There is a 15-day EMA here, but we have a pivot. We have a pivot right here. We have to respect the pivot, or it can just come here. Now, usually what happens is it'll come to a lower high, okay? So it'll come right here and then revert back down. Look, I want to explain something else to you guys. Day trade's a day trade. You get in and you get out that day, right? But a swing trade is not as long as you think it should be. A swing trade can last technically, and according to our stuff, about 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
10 days.
10 days. 2 weeks. Yeah, thank
10
you.
market days.
10 market days, according to our back studies. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know where that came from, the CJ. Any other stocks you guys want me to look at? Just one to a customer. PayPal. I'll gladly look at PayPal. What are we looking at here? What am I looking at? Like, why are we looking at PayPal right now? Why would anybody be in PayPal right now? What would possess you to be in PayPal right now? Is the stock moving right now? Ah, you didn't exit. I give up. Sorry, guys, I give up. But like, why would you be in this trade? No, you didn't have 91 seconds. You had 91 seconds while your P&L was positive. And then your P&L turned negative, Sean. And then you said, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. Right? Now let's no. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for being honest. That's all I expect. Did you guys see that right now? Sean wasn't trading Roger. Sean was trading his P&L. Thank you. Thank you so much for being honest. That's all I want. I want honesty. That's all I want here is honesty. I did for options. Options, Francis. Options, not underlying. Underlying 10 days. 10 days. So you see what happened? I gave an exit signal. Sean's P&L said it was, and Sean, there's no disrespect here. This is a great learning for everybody. Sean's P&L said, no, it's a loss for me. So he stayed with the trade. That's not how it works. Your P&L and me they're not integrated by osmosis. Okay? So when I say to get out of a trade, get out of a trade. All right. Tesla. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla looks like it really wants to break this 50-day moving average, man. Like really wants to break this 50-day moving average. And matter of fact, just I like this. I like it right now. I like it. I think I showed you, I drew some lines here. It's a little lower here, the pivot, and right here. And this pivot doesn't really go up till all the way up here. So we got some room here in this channel. As long as it behaves within this channel, we're okay. All right. I'm trying to kill like many birds with one stone here. Will you give out PGR, PSA you gave on Quantum yesterday? Will you give out, what do you want me to give you out on PGP? No, I don't comment on free trades. I mean, I can go over them if you want. Philip Morris, still not at the 15-day. PGR, right at the 15-day. And Tyson, ooh, the chicken took a bath. Yeah, Tyson, I wouldn't have done Tyson. Remember I said Tyson broke through? I would have done Tyson over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, we're almost at the all-time high today. So the trend is back in shape. All right, Matt, go ahead and do seasonality, and we'll take it from there. But please, guys, try to pay attention and actually follow the rules. Okay, please. You're not gonna you do this without following the rules, and then coming back to me, it doesn't work that way. All right. I'll and any questions that I didn't answer, please email me. You are welcome, Ivano.
All right. Here is seasonality to the long side. Uh, this keeps showing some strength in some areas, but honestly, it's a fake out in my opinion. So I'm really not too concerned with that. If we go to the short side, we're still not seeing a lot over here. The profit factors are building up a little bit. Real estate, low number of trades, but decent accuracy there. Everything else not quite ready. It's a little more time in the oven. But 10-day hold is really showing us the inevitable that's coming up. Horrible accuracy, horrible profit factor. You're losing money. This is just a plain old 2 week hold, and this has been nasty for quite a few days. Your numbers for today, momentum numbers.
Oh, by the way, just a little comment. Usually when folks are looking at their P&L, it's because their positions are too big, just as a general rule. Okay.
It's a
I
very
don't see anybody looking at their P&L when they have like 5 shares on at one time.
no.
Nobody looks at their P&L.
This is a very big number today on the long side. It's 355, which is huge, but I don't trust it. Here is the short side. Right here, it's super short. It's 22. But when we come to 10-day hold, it is very small. It's 15 to 70% and only 75 to 60. And that's like the bare minimum. We want to look at how bad we're losing. You are on a 2 week hold. You are profitable on 183 out of 550 of these tickers. That is horrible. Here, go back to the long side real quick. A lot of these didn't look great at the top. There is one that I do like, though. That's Garmin. Very good seasonality on the long side. A 4.8 profit factor, 15 trades is a good sample size, very high accuracy. And then if we check Garmin on 10-day hold, we're also seeing it's got pretty good strength right here. Accuracy will be a little bit lower. That's fine. 60% is acceptable, but 15 trades, 2.0 profit factor. Looks good on the long side. Looks good for 10-day hold. And the chart looks pretty good as well. Is Garmin right here. Had a nice little dip. Decided it didn't want to go down, as did the rest of the market. And it looks like it wants to make a run at the high. So even got above today's open. Or this morning's high, excuse me. Kind of hard to see where the open was. It might be a little bit below that, but you get the point. You see, it's got a lot of momentum and it's continuing with it. So that one looks good. The options were a little spready. You can work them, but yeah, I like this trade quite a bit. And that is all I have. I only liked one. I don't know if it meets all the qualifications, Eddie B, but the rough characteristics of it, yeah. Right. Roger, you got anything else?
No, that's it. That's it. Just wanted to say thank you guys. And again, please, please, you can't, it's hard enough making money following the rules. Don't try to break the rules and make money. It really won't work, staying in a stock that like like PayPal, I remember PayPal. We made money on a swing, so there was no reason to stay in the stock. So don't stay in stocks like that. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you later. And Stuart, send me an email. So because what you said is not how it works, okay? So just so you know, and I'll send you an email as well. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.
Bye, everyone.